What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Shanti, MUA and licensed esthetician. In today's video, we're switching it up a little bit, getting into skincare. Now, if you've ever dealt with fungal acne, you know how stubborn and how hard it is to get rid of it. So if you are dealing with this and you need some help, I got you, girls. So don't worry, I got you. Or guy, I got you. So make sure you keep watching and let's get to it.
Good day, mama. Safe to take a step out. Get some air now. Let your edge out. Put some ice, but you'll be heavy in my mind.
So like I said in the intro, fungal acne is very stubborn. It's very hard to detect and it's hard to get rid of because it's normally misdiagnosed and diagnosed as acne. But fungal acne is a little bit different, and it's something that I personally am dealing with. I've personally dealt with over time in the past as well. I've gotten rid of it, it's come back, I've gotten rid of it again. Now we're in the space where we're getting rid of it and we're trying to get rid of it for good this time. So fungal acne or Malassezia folliculitis is actually basically a yeast infection on the skin. So the hair follicles have become infected with the yeast, which causes the skin to then bump up and cause textures. You'll normally see red, small, tiny bumps. They'll be itchy. And that is also one very good distinction between acne and fungal acne. Fungal acne is usually itchy. So that's something that you can definitely keep in mind. Now, normally with this, normally we would say this is something that you want to actually go get tested. You can go to a dermatologist, they'll take a skin sample, and then they'll be able to tell you for sure whether you have Malassezia or if it's acne. Malassezia or fungal acne around the forehead area or the cheeks, kind of like in this area. This is where I have it. I'll put up some pictures so you guys can see what it looks like. So normally in that area, you can also have it on the chest area. I do break out on my chest as well from fungal acne, sometimes on the back of the arms. And then also with dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis is also a form of that, and that would be in your scalp. So I know you're thinking, well, what causes this? How does this just pop up out of nowhere? How do I get a yeast infection on my skin, on my face? How does that happen? So let me break that down for you. So you may experience Malassezia, fungal acne, if you are someone that is very oily, if you tend to sweat a lot. I am a heavy sweater. It does not matter what I do. I am going to sweat as soon as the sun hits me. So that's probably what caused me to receive the Malassezia folliculitis, because I also live in a very hot climate area. So if you are an excessive sweater, if you live in an area that is hot pretty much all year round, you're going to be prone to this. It can be your immune system. Maybe your body naturally just carries a lot of yeast, and then it's gonna come out on your skin because our skin is our largest organ and everything we consume comes out through the skin. Products and skincare products, the ingredients within the products can cause you to have a breakout. If you're someone that does already deal with Malassezia, using these specific products can make it worse. And being someone that also is in the makeup industry and also in skincare, of course I want to try everything. But unfortunately, because I do deal with fungal acne, I can't try everything. And me trying everything might have caused that as well, as being in a warmer climate. And then along with our immune system, we really want to make sure that the types of foods we're eating aren't foods that can cause the Malassezia to kind of come back to the surface. So we will definitely be going over all of. There are certain ingredients that actually will help kill the yeast, will help kill the Malassezia as you are trying to get rid of it. You're trying to make sure that this doesn't come across your skin again. And you definitely want to incorporate these products or ingredients rather, in your skincare routine. So I would say urea, that is a very potent a very potent ingredient that you want to use in your products. It's also something that I think not too many people know about or not too many people use, but it is perfect. You want to make sure that it's at a decent percentage for you to use. About 5% is really good, and this will help kill the yeast and Malassezia on your skin. As well as salicylic acid. It can be within a cleanser, it can be exfoliating pads. So that's also another great ingredient that you can incorporate into your skincare routine. Another one would be benzoyl peroxide, zinc, so sunscreen. Sunscreen helps with acne, guys. Sunscreen helps, whether it's fungal acne or, you know, our normal acne that we're used to. Wearing sunscreen actually does work. Hydrocortisone and retinol and sulfur. Those are kind of like my top ingredients that I would suggest someone to look into if they're trying to get rid of the fungal acne or Malassezia, as well as trying to keep it at bay. So you want to get rid of it, but you also want to make sure that it does not come back. Okay, so now we went over ingredients, but what products should you be using? Because of course, you're not going to go to every single place and pick up every single product to see if it has those, you know, specific ingredients. So let's go ahead and go over some products that I picked out from this website. It's been up for a very long time. It's a great resource to go to if you are someone that, you know, for sure you have fungal acne and you're trying to create a skincare routine for yourself, even a makeup routine, even a body care routine. They have everything on there. It's like 1,500 different products, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a little snippet on what products I think would definitely work. Some of these I've used myself or on clients, but the website is www.simpleskincarescience.com, and I'll go ahead and leave the link to that below. To first things first, with your skincare, you are going to make sure that you cleanse, right? So some cleansers that I would suggest to use would be the Cetaphil cleansers. Those are really good to use if you are someone dealing with folliculitis, if you are a very sensitive skin person, someone that may be prone to breaking out or prone to rosacea. You can either use the daily, what is it called? I actually have it right here. The daily facial cleanser, and then they also have a gentle facial cleanser, I believe. Either of those are really good. You want to stay away from the foaming cleanser because they do have that one as well, but that one isn't necessarily safe for fungal acne, but these two, they work for you. Also I think this is pronounced Aveni. I don't know. Correct me in the comments if I'm not pronouncing that right. This is their cleansing foam, and that's actually in my cart right now as I am creating my new skincare routine. So I'm very excited to get into that. I've never used that cleanser yet, but this was definitely on the list. And then last would be the Derma E Purifying Gel Cleanser. That's something that was also on the list. 3 different toners that is on the skincare list that you can use for someone who has fungal acne. We're going back to Aveni, I think is what it's pronounced, how it's pronounced, and that would be their thermal water. This would be like a toner or facial mist, facial spray. You can use it over makeup, or you can use it to refresh your skin if it's hot outside, or if you feel like you're not hydrated enough, you can go ahead and spray this on. And next we have the Glossier for my makeup girlies. This is the Glossier Setting Face Mist. So similar situation with the Aveni or thermal water. You can go ahead and use this as an actual setting spray for your makeup, or you can use it as a facial mist toner. Incorporate some actives. We have to make sure that our skin is being exfoliated, because exfoliating is what gives us that glow, and that's what we want. So this is called the Malassezia acne treatment. It's actually made by the people who created the Simple Skincare Science website. So they actually came out with their own product for the fungal acne. People have been raving about it. They've had some really good reviews that it's helped them to clear up their skin fairly quickly. So this is what you would use as the treatment to kill the Malassezia. Also, another good one is Different Gel. That is the one that I've been using. I actually have that right here as well. That is the Different Gel, and it is 0.1% adapalene gel. So that has actually worked to clear my skin up in less than a week. Like, no lie, less than a week. The bumps have gone down. The texture is almost gone. It's even helping with the hyperpigmentation around, because it does help. It does have a, this is a retinol. So because this is a retinol, it's also helping with pigmentation. And retinol is really good for acne. So once they discovered that retinol was not only good for anti-aging, hyperpigmentation, and acne, they definitely made sure to put this ingredient in a lot of different products. Last but not least, I know this is a favorite on TikTok. That is the CosRx AHA BHA clarifying treatment. And so this is also a product that you can use as a daily treatment, or you can use it as a toner. Switch it out. That hydration back into our skin, especially if you're using something like the Different Gel, where it has a retinol, is going to be exfoliating your skin and is going to leave your skin dry. So you need to replenish that hydration. You can use that thermal water spray or the Glossier spray, and then in conjunction with more hydrating serums. So for example, Bioderma has a vitamin C, B, E, and ferulic serum. I think it's a dupe for the SkinCeuticals. If you know, then you know that serum is like $100 something. So if you can get your hands on this one, it has basically the same ingredients, pretty much like a dupe for that. I'm sure it's formulated differently, otherwise they would have a lawsuit, because that is, SkinCeuticals has that patent. And then another good one is from Cosmetica. That is their pure hyaluronic acid serum, 100% pure hyaluronic acid. I love hyaluronic acid, especially if you are dealing with Malassezia folliculitis. It's such a great humectant, and it doesn't use oils or heavy creams to moisturize or hydrate the skin. Rather, it's going deep into the skin. It's carrying over 1,000 times its weight in water. So if you are dry, you need this, especially if you're dry dealing with folliculitis. Lastly is the Herbivore Prism. This is their exfoliating glow potion. Check that out as well. And I have my little book here, if you're wondering why I'm looking down. I have moisturizers. So after we've hydrated our skin with our serums, we want to make sure we lock that hydration in and moisturize. So we want to use a thicker consistency or a creamier consistency than we would in our serum. But of course, if you're dealing with folliculitis and you have very oily skin, you don't want to use heavy creams or even certain oils with those fatty acids. They will cause the Malassezia to bulge and it will spread. So we want to stay away from that. Moisturizers, again, is from the company that created the Simple Skincare Science website, and that is their 5% urea moisturizer. As you remember, I mentioned earlier in the video that urea was a great ingredient to have in your skincare routine. So this is going to help give you that moisture and hydration that your skin really needs, especially after using the retinols and the salicylic acid and the benzoyl peroxide. Not all at one time. So after using all of that, you definitely need to moisturize and make sure you have a good coat on your skin, and urea is perfect for that. Thing that I've used personally on myself, also on my clients, and I know that it works. It has a very thin consistency, a very watery consistency, hence the name of the product. Which is Dermalogica's Calm Water Gel. So like I said, it's very watery. It kind of feels like you don't have anything on. So if you are oily and you're scared to wear moisturizer, definitely check this one out. That's the Dermalogica Calm Water Gel. Lastly, the La Roche-Posay The La Roche-Posay Tolerane Sensitive Fluid. That is also another really good moisturizer for someone that has sensitive skin. So if you're having these breakouts and maybe urea is too strong for you and the water gel doesn't really do enough for you because your skin's drier, then you can try the La Roche-Posay. So when you are just getting started and trying to clear up your Malassezia, I really don't suggest having a ton of skincare products, having a really large skincare routine, because it can really kind of cause issues with the skin. It's kind of like you're throwing so many different things at your skin at one time, and it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I'm healing or what's going on. So I always say it's better to start out small. So I personally suggest starting with a skincare routine of only 3 products while you're in the process of healing, while you're in the process of getting rid of, in the process of killing the Malassezia. Now, once you come out of that process, then you can go ahead and incorporate other things into your skincare routine, whichever else you're working on, whether it's your hyperpigmentation, whether it's an anti-aging product. So you can go ahead and incorporate those once you've actually already gotten rid of the fungal acne. So for me personally, my current skincare routine, and if you haven't checked out that video, make sure you go ahead and check that out. I actually show you step by step what I do right now as my nighttime skincare routine, but I'm using 3 products that are really my holy grail and that have really been helping my skin out. Sometimes when you're using the exfoliating products like the Different Gel, it may cause a little bit of irritation, especially if, again, you're an avid sweater, your skin is kind of exposed because you've been exfoliating. So my fave are, number 1 as the cleanser is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. Like I said, this is the routine for when you're actually trying to get rid of the fungal acne, trying to get rid of the Malassezia. And you don't have to go super luxurious, super expensive, because you're going to be using a lot of this. So you're going to use this day and night. And then as the product that's going to get rid of it, that's going to kill the Malassezia, that would be the exfoliant. And right now for me, that is the Different Gel, the Adapalene Gel Acne Treatment, 0.1%. So that product for me is what is really working to get rid of that Malassezia. And then last but not least, for me, I'm also using, which actually this is the Publix brand of it, but it is the Cortisone 10 or hydrocortisone, and I'm using the one that is specifically for dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis. I'm sure other ones would work, but if I know that it's for dermatitis, then why not use the one that's for dermatitis? Because that is also what that is on your face, a form of dermatitis. So, and in combination with all 3 of these products, my skin has honestly cleared up so much in only about 3 days. In less than a week, my skin has cleared up so much. And let me see if I can give you guys like a close-up. You can still see a little bit of texture, but I'll put up, like on this side for sure, you can see the difference. I'll put up the before over here so you can see where I'm currently at after only using it for a week. And I'm sure as long as I keep up with it, which I will, then it'll continue to just get better. That we are not done yet. So we went over the reason why the Malassezia comes, what to do, how to get rid of it, what ingredients work, what products work. I let you guys know of a website, and there's also another website that you can go to that once you, let's say you're in the store shopping, which this actually happened to me in the store shopping, just looking around, and I saw a product from Urban Skin RX. It's actually an acne sulfur mask. Now, if you remember, sulfur is on the list of products that help to relieve Malassezia, But if there's another product that's in that, another ingredient, excuse me, if there's another ingredient that's in that product that doesn't work for fungal acne, that automatically cancels that product out. So if you're shopping and you really want to try something, there's another website where you can go to and actually just put the name of the product in, and it'll let you know whether or not that product is fungal acne safe. Like, technology, how perfect is technology? So I'll go ahead and add that add the link to that website as well in the description. But before we end, I want to get into what types of foods actually help to get rid of the Malassezia. Foods that you kind of want to stay away from are mainly going to be spicy foods, greasy food, so no fast food, things like that, kind of make you hot on the inside, bring the heat out. And then with greasy food, it just, you know, we're just not supposed to eat greasy food, period. But let me go over some different foods that you can actually eat. List right here. I'll probably put it up on the screen. So I created a list of different foods to eat, from meats, from different oils to use and oils to cook with, to fruits, to vegetables, down to the vitamins to take if you are dealing with Malassezia folliculitis. So I'm about to give this to y'all, but free. I'm actually created the meal prep plans yet, but if you guys want a video on that, or if you want a list on what my meal plans are going to, let's see what type of meat. So white meat, so that's going to be like the white chicken, not the dark meat. Fish, eggs. You can eat eggs without the yolk. Pasta is good. Bread, whole grains, like oxtail. When I seen that one, I was like, oxtail, okay. Liver, carrots, cabbage. Different oils would be olive oil, coconut oil, hemp seed, pumpkin seed oil. We kind of went over that, but lamb, beef if it's low fat, white meat, fish. Fruits, you want to do like the berries, blueberry, raspberry, but you want to actually avoid strawberries. So you can do raspberry, you can do blueberry, avoid strawberries. Watermelon, all melons are actually good. Pears, grapes, kiwi. You want to avoid all citrus on top of peaches and strawberries. And then for vegetables, we have pumpkin, cauliflower, squash, broccoli, sweet potato, mushrooms, a few others, lentils. I love lentils. I've been eating lentil soup and yes, I love it. So the vitamins, which I'm happy to say that I've actually already incorporated these vitamins into my daily routine before even doing this research. But since doing the research and seeing that they were on there, I'm like, yay, we're doing something right. So vitamin D3 plus K2, zinc, MSM, vitamin C, probiotics, and hyaluronic acid. You can take hyaluronic acid as well as use hyaluronic acid on your skin. And then, like I said, I'll be making a meal prep plan, as you can see, for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, because one thing about it, two things for sure, I'm not going hungry. I'm still going to eat. So we're going to incorporate a meal plan or meal plans throughout the week that also have snacks, because I like to eat in between my meals. Okay. But yes, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll go ahead and add all of the information down below in the description, the different websites, also the products that are suggested. But make sure you go ahead and take a look at that website and kind of go over yourself to see what products you actually like, what products fall more so in your price point. But they have about 1,500 different products on there that you can use: cleansers, toners, exfoliators. If you are someone that is struggling trying to figure out what products work best for you, maybe you don't even know what your skin type is, because that does play a big part. I am offering free virtual skin consultations throughout the month of October. So if that is something that you're interested in, you can go ahead and click the link that'll be in the description as well to fill out the skin consultation form and give about 24 hours to receive a response back from me, and we'll set up a time that works best for you. Thank you so much, guys. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm coming back tomorrow, so